Alright, so it's the final chapter, chapter 130, and after this I'll be completely caught up. I'm trying a new method now. I've hooked up my camera directly to my PC and I'm connecting it to XSplit, and I can't see what the battery is, hoping that means that the battery's just going to last long enough as long as it's plugged into the PC, because if it doesn't, I'm kind of screwed. I'm just going to have to check that regularly to make sure it's doing okay, so I might have to stop the recording every now and then, but it doesn't matter. This is my third recording today, so I mean, I'm not going to bother with an introduction. I've already given an introduction the last two times. Let's just get straight into it. Last chapter. Well, I'm going to read this again. I mean, I'm not going to fully read it again. We can skim past this early section because, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. There's no way to save your homeland, Liberia. Yeah, Liberia's done for, and Annie doesn't really know what she's fighting for anymore. Yeah, she doesn't want to kill anyone when she doesn't even have anything to fight for. And this is Eren thinking to himself. So this chapter is very much like an Eren monologue, it seems. Where he's thinking about himself and his motivations and stuff. Man, I can't believe I'm at the end of the chapter already. I thought that was like the halfway point of the chapter. How am I already finished with the chapter? I thought I had so much more left, and now I have to wait a whole month. Man, back to the monthly waiting. Oh man. Damn. Okay. I'm thinking back to the memories he got when he kissed Historia's hand. Let me see, is there any memories here that I haven't seen yet? Let's look at these memories. So these are presumably the memories that he got when he kissed Historia's hands. Let's go from left to right. Okay, so here we have Levi looking down. That's when he got back onto the ship after the Liberio attack. This is them on the wagon, right? This is them on the wagon discussing who should be the next attack titan. This is Piek aiming at him. That's when she got him with the pistol, right? I think. Unless that's a scene. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. And then we have two shots. We see Mikasa smiling at him. It looks like a smile. That could be a lot of things. And it looks like Historia. That could be Historia or Annie. Maybe it's difficult to tell. I think it's Historia though. And then, yeah, Mikasa and then Grisha. This is the memory of them in the cave. This is after beating up Armin, I think. This is of Zeke trying to catch his head. This is of Flock. This is of just a white panel. This is a meeting Grisha's dad. This is the one that interests me. This looks like what that looks like to me is Bertolt. I remember when he broke down the wall and we saw the female Titan pass by, not the female Titan, the smiling Titan pass by him, right? And Bertolt looked and said, a Titan, you know, that's what that looks like. So does that mean that he saw into the smiling Titan's memories? Because that's what that looks like. That looks like he's seeing the memories of the smiling Titan. That's definitely what it looks like. Unless maybe that's meant to be... No, I was about to say maybe that's a memory of killing Bertolt, but that happened before Eren kissed the hand, so it can't be that. That's interesting. That's very interesting. And here they're discussing the euthanasia plan, how their euthanasia plan to, wipe out the Eldians peacefully and all that. Eren doesn't want to go there. He wants to just wipe out everything, it seems. He just wants to wipe the slate clean, start the world fresh. Won't work, of course, at least probably won't. But I can understand his logic, even if I disagree with it. Eren, if I don't do everything in my power to stop you, I'll never be able to hold my head high again in my life. If it's too much for you to endure, I'll manipulate your memories with the Founding Titan's power. If you can just stay quiet until then. How could I ever? It seems to imply that Historia went along with it, but we don't get 100% confirmation on that yet. Yeah, and then talking about Mikasa, how Mikasa, isn't protecting him because of Arachman instincts. It's because she just really likes him, it would seem. What I find curious is that Eren's bringing this up to Zeke, right, about the headaches and the Ackman instincts, And it's almost as though maybe this is an idea Eren had in his head, like maybe he began to suspect that that was the truth behind Mikasa and her feelings, and then he brought it up to Zeke, and Zeke was like, no, that's not the case at all. So the way it's presented, it's almost like Eren maybe feared that that was the truth, but then realized through Zeke that it wasn't. That's what it seems like almost. Which is interesting. So how will you respond? What are you even talking about? I've got 4 more years to live at most. What would you think about me having a child? Their lives will continue even after I die. So Zeke asked, how will you respond? Is that in reference to Mikasa, maybe? Like, maybe... I wonder what he's referencing with that. It's difficult to say. And him chopping off his leg. Yeah. That looks extremely painful. Oh my. Ooh. I would say, wouldn't it be better to be, like, knocked unconscious and have someone else do it? But, I mean, he couldn't have someone else do it, obviously. Poking his eye out with a bullet. Oh my god, that is brutal. Yeah. I mean, I've said it a lot today, but I don't really have much to say. Like, it's really interesting and cool character stuff, and it's a really interesting insight. I feel like this is the kind of thing where there's clearly a lot of stuff with Eren's character going on right now. There's a lot of interesting looks into his character. In order to fully grasp it, I think I would need to, like, let it sit for a while, ruminate over it, think about it, let it kind of settle in and mix with all the other stuff I know about Eren. It's interesting, though. It's definitely interesting. And then the Allied fleet. See, look at this. Here's the thing. When I got to this scene, I was only halfway through the chapter, but there's so many shots that are just action here that I shot through the entire rest of the chapter without even realizing it. Yeah. Like, that second half went super quick. The combined Allied nations did nothing. They couldn't even take down a single Colossal Titan, it looks like. Which is crazy. I mean, obviously, if it was only one Titan, they'd be able to focus their fire, of course. But I mean, like, in the grand scheme of things, they couldn't even take down one. Which is crazy. At least not the one that we saw, anyway. Okay. And then this fucking creepy... I cannot get over how creepy this thing is, honestly. It's so scary looking. I hate it. I love it, but I hate it. It's so creepy. Oh my god, that is... Oh, it's so terrifying. I can't get over it, man. The Attack Titan. Launching an attack on the world. How fitting. I'll destroy them all. Man... I'm so annoyed that this is where the chapter ends. I thought it was going to go on for much longer. Oh man, I'm glad I reread through these chapters, man. This is quite the thing. This was quite the chapter. All 3 of these chapters have been awesome to read through, man. Like, this is really good. I don't know what the situation is with my battery at the moment, because I'm trying, like I said, I'm trying out a new method of recording. I don't know how long the battery lasts, if it will go out, or if the PC is keeping it all charged up. I don't know what the situation is, so I don't want to take too many risks, so I'm not going to spend too much longer talking here. I just want to get this video done, and so that I can actually release a video for the first time in a few months. I'll cover all the stuff about my channel in another video, so I don't have to worry about that right now. But yeah, I really enjoy all these chapters. We had a lot of really cool character moments. It was really fun seeing Annie and Reiner working together again. All of them working together again, really. Seeing all the stuff with Eren here was cool. All the stuff with Magath and Keith was cool. I don't really think Keith needed to die there. I mean, like, he didn't need to die. He could have gotten off the ship, but I guess, like, that's the kind of thing where it's like, it's something I'm going to have to think about, in a month's time. Do I think Keith should have died? Should I think he should have survived? I'm not going to make a judgment on that right now, because it's one of those things I'm just going to have to let sit and settle and see how I feel about it later, But I am super interested to see what happens next. So the chapter, the manga isn't ending at chapter 130 like a lot of people thought it was. It's got at least another 4 chapters in it by the looks, because of, the whole volume thing. So I cannot wait for the next chapter. I want to read this next chapter right now, but I know I can't. So, man, I'm hyped. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed this chapter. Forget about this video. I just hope you enjoyed this chapter in general. And leave down in the comments whatever the hell you think. I don't know. My mind's kind of frizzled at the moment. I just read all these chapters. It's going to take me some time to kind of digest it all. Tell me what you think. What do you think of these chapters? Did I miss anything? If I did miss anything, please do let me know. And thank you all very much for watching. And I will be back soon.